When you hear a white person tell you that they have a friend who is black, you know the next thing they say isn't going to end well.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Hold on to your family. Lay low.
When I have screenings of my award-winning film Black, White, and Us, I direct one specific question to the white audience members. I know every white person here has a friend who is black, and we know this because we, for some reason, want to make sure everyone knows this. But let me ask you, how good of a friend are you? Do you believe them when they tell you something happened, or do you brush it off with condescending replies like, maybe that isn't what they meant, or are you sure it was racist? We do this because we are afraid that they may be talking about us. Anytime someone says white people, a white person thinks it's all directly about them. Why? Because when we say black people, we actually mean all black people. Of course, white people have a scale of how black someone is, and it's all based on Hollywood. There's the safe black person like Will Smith that we all love and cherish for his fun, wisecracking retorts that don't go too far. The firm, fatherly figure of Denzel Washington with that million-dollar smile who stands up against injustice but without putting us down. And the grandfatherly Morgan Freeman who dispenses ageless wisdom with a dignified air that reminds us of how we think black people should be. We don't mind the little sass from Octavia Spencer because she's always giving it to those really racist people, which of course isn't us. Spike Lee, well, he's just too much because he exposes us. Make us feel comfortable with your blackness as long as it fits what we think it should be. The Black Panther had a subversive line to it. It had every black person imaginable, or how white people imagine them, based on the perspective of black people. To a black person, these were just people with broad ranges of emotions and ideas, and not a monolithic stereotype. To a white person, Killmonger, Shuri, Okoye, W'Kabi, and the Black Panther ran the spectrum of our internal fears and comfort. Our black friend is none of these because most white people don't have one. They think they do, but what friend uses their friend as a human shield of justification? What friend would elevate someone only to talk down to them in the same breath and not even see the wrong in it? The black friend theory goes like this. I can say racist stuff because I'm not a racist, and what I'm going to say isn't racist because I have a black friend. That's the logic. It's not good logic, but there it is. But again, how good of a friend are you? How well do you know this person? Or is it a coworker you've never had over to your house for dinner, or the person down the street that you wave to and maybe talk about the weather? Perhaps it's someone at church you go out of your way to say hello to so other people see you doing it, but you don't even know their kids' names. Recently, someone shared an incident with me that their coworker told them they didn't support Black Lives Matter because, well, like a white reason. They backed up their comment, unsolicited, with the following statement. I have a friend who is black and he doesn't like Black Lives Matter either, and he's Mormon. Now, two things are going on here. First, they are saying that they're not wrong for not liking Black Lives Matter because their black friend doesn't like it, so it's okay. We know nothing of why the black friend doesn't like it, but their voice isn't necessary to this conversation. Only their color is. Why did they even bring the black friend into it? Because they didn't want to be perceived as racist. Not liking Black Lives Matter as an organization doesn't make you a racist, but using your black friend as a weapon, well, that is. Now, this is in Utah, so bringing up the fact that he is Mormon is also crucial when it's two members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It's to show that the black friend is bona fide. He's one of us. He's not one of those black people. He's a safe one. It's an odd thing, but evangelicals do this too. He's a Christian, as if being a Christian makes you a good person. Now, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I support Black Lives Matter. That, of course, makes me different. That would never be used unless someone wanted to prove that white members of our faith aren't all racist. We're not any more than any other white followers of a particular denomination. Now, of course, I wouldn't be the first choice. There would be a black member of our church they would trot out first, especially one in a higher position, before they would even mention someone like me. Now, the next time a white person tries to justify what they want to say by playing the black friend card, just ask them this. Can we call them? Yeah, I'd really like to get a deeper understanding of their take on this. You'll quickly find out the type of friend they truly are. Yes, white people have black friends, but you don't have to broadcast it because of your own insecurities. And isn't it interesting that you never hear a black person start off their statement with, I have a friend who's white. This has been Locked In with Loki.